Shortcut Fightnews at Sport Institute
The
Kamlung.
B, sorry, Shortcut Fightnews. Okay.
Yes. At Sport Institute Kamlung in Heenvliet with the legendary Kaman.
Thank you.
The Dutchman, a.k.a. Mr. Lowkick, a.k.a. Caiman.
A.k.a. alles, everything.
Feared for your low kicks.
Thank you.
And you won most of your fights on KO. 9 times kickboxing and Muay Thai world champion.
Yes, correct.
KAMAN, nice to finally meet you. You have a very interesting resume. So I'm gonna go through the highlights. So let's start from the beginning. Born in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, June 5, 1960.
And when you were young, you played football, soccer for...
Soccer, yeah, in Ajax football team. Yeah.
For the youth team. You were a good player, but you never liked team sports, and at the age of 16 you started training in martial arts. First with Pencak Silat. Come on, tell us about your period with Mejiro Gym under JAN PLAS when you were 19, when you started the sports.
I started first, like you said already, with soccer, and then I started with LUCIEN CARBIN in the Bijlmermeer, which is where I lived. It's a suburb outside of Amsterdam. Now it's called Gasperdam, Gasperplas, and it's where I used to swim and motocross and have fun.
Okay, recreation or something.
Yeah, recreational.
So you started with Carbin?
I started with Lucien Carbin. He was my first. I started Pencak Silat with Ruud van Weldam and Roy Martina, who later became my mentor in like emotional healing and chakra balancing. And Lucien was my first kickboxing trainer.
So you see, Wikipedia is not always accurate because they didn't mention Lucien Carbin.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good thing you mentioned him. In 1980 you started to fight in Thailand?
Yes.
Can you tell us more about this period in Thailand?
That was my first second trip to Thailand, and in Pattaya, and in the Pattaya Stadium, boxing stadium. At that time it was very simple. It was one beach road and a second road, and you had the walking street. That was Pattaya in that time, and you had one boxing camp, and there was Sijou. And that's why I learned to train with Samar Payakaru. He was a world boxing champion and kickboxing champion. For me, the best fighter ever. His grace, his fighting style, his front kicks, and his timing was outrageous. So it was, for me, he was my legend. And Fujiwara and Shima from Japan.
And how big was the group of Dutch fighters in Thailand in this time?
The first, what do you mean? We went. No, I fought alone in Pattaya, the first fight, and then we went with a whole group of 5 fighters and a couple of, I think 30 people, friends and
so you
parents.
You went first?
I went first to Thailand and had a fight by myself.
To the lion's cage, yeah?
Yeah.
And in
Somebody had to do it.
Yeah, you were the first one, the brave one. And in 1983, the first European WKA world champion in kickboxing?
With John Monkeo in Amsterdam. In the first fight was in Miami. I knocked him out. And the second fight was or the other way around. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I knocked him out, and the other time was on leg kick. So.
You won a lot, eh?
It happened to be, sorry, I apologize.
Legendary. During the 90s, you played in the movie Bloodfist with Don Wilson and Billy Blanks.
Yes, correct.
And you also played in movies with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman, Mickey Rourke. You have experience in the film industry.
Mickey Rourke, became a close friend, and Jean-Claude I still have contact sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
We are in the same neighborhood. Sometimes I see him in Paris or in France or.
Come to you. Yeah. Cool. And at the end of your acting career, that year, Nikko Press produced 8
Nikko Press of Nikko. That was my sponsor, and there was a sport shop and a how do you call it? They made videotapes in that time, and I had an instructional series of 10 tapes. And I showed everything that I had on tape already, and most of American gyms are still teaching from the old school.
Are these videos still available on HD?
I don't know if they're like being copied, and I know they were on YouTube, YouTube, and I think they've been taken off, or they still are. Are they still existing on? So yeah, you have to go on YouTube.
Okay, we're gonna check on YouTube.
So you can still start if you want.
In 1995, you participated in the K-2 tournaments in Paris, France. Can you please tell us about the K-2, because this is very interesting for me as a K1.
It's just a different weight class. There's nothing different than a K1, but K1 is heavyweights, and heavyweights were in boxing and kickboxing are always, for the most, more spectacular. But for me, the lighter you go, the more technical. So.
But what was your weight class then?
90 kilo.
But Ivan Hippolyte, he was champion.
Even Hippolyte? No. Yeah.
On 76 kilos. But so K2 had different.
You have different. You have the K1, but K2 is a different weight. It's less kilos. So K1 is 90 and above.
Yeah.
And we were until 90 kilo, and the lower weight class and the lighter weight.
Okay.
And you just mentioned something about Petrosyan. That he won, so
the max.
K1, but that's in a way a new version of the whole K1.
That I wanted to ask you, because it started with the K3.
It's too much for me to remember. I know only about.
Okay, so you had the K2, then the K max.
Yeah, later was the K max, and that was lighter weight.
In 1999, you fought for the last time against Alexey
Ignashov. Yeah.
You won on points. But after the fight, you gave.
I didn't want on points. Yeah, they gave me winning on points.
They gave you the win?
They gave me the win on points, but because it was my retirement match, I didn't like the feeling of winning and not being the winner. So I gave him the trophy.
Respect for that. A lot of respect for that.
Thank you. It was a mix between very good. You remember Joop, my friend, a big man. He was my favorite. He was my biggest fan. We drove to Paris and he drove everywhere with me. And in a way, it was both our initiative. He said, and we both felt the same way about giving the trophy to him. And
for that. Thing. A lot of respect for that. And your thoughts about kickboxing these days?
My thoughts about kickboxing, the styles and the level increased. It is not like the old days anymore. It's they become more technical, more wise, faster. It's beautiful to see how the progress went over the years, and a lot of fighters, Andy Souwer, Petrosyan, name it. There's so many great fighters that come out of Holland and Europe.
But very commercial, these days.
Yeah, that's the pity of. It almost became like soccer and.
In your days, it was about honor and pride, and these days it's belts. Everything.
Now you have more belts than cities, I think.
It's true.
Or champions than cities. Champion of this, champion of that, champion of. They just make something up and.
And what do you do these days, except for teaching?
My main thing is teaching fighters and do some movie work.
You still do some movie work?
Yeah.
Have you something now or something new?
No, but I train people in the movies, and then I get some parts and things. So
tell us how you.
Tell us how about
Like
I am not allowed to throw with names and so I'm.
It's like stuntsman
No.
or.
I just train the actual fighting scenes and say the stars. I mean, some of them. Fight choreography but also personal training
for the actors.
And I used to travel with one of the famous Facebook people. So.
Zuckerman?
Nah, it's about I don't know him and don't know them.
Your favorite fighter these days?
Nah, we named more Petrosyan and Andy Souwer. I love to see him. Nieky Holzken, yeah. But he was in the beginning more like a boxer.
Yeah.
And then he started to use his legs properly, and then he became an all-round fighter. And now he's doing great. So.
And like you said, you live in California, America, but you give a lot of seminars. You still give a lot of seminars?
That's my work. So I travel doing seminars. And
today we are at Kamlung.
Kamlung.
In Heenvliet in Holland.
Kamlung, Heenvliet.
I live 10 minutes from here.
So?
Very close to the village, huh?
I'm invited, or?
You follow the kickboxing these days?
Not particularly, yeah, like I get news and things, but I do my work, and I'm mainly into the MMA, doing the stand-up of MMA. But like you said, there's so much commercial that if you want to stay a little bit, not get overloaded, I just stay with the people that I train, and it's too much, like, and actors, and this, and the mainstream, and the fighters, and
it's a lot.
And then everybody who tries to get in contact with you and try to have a little bit of your time.
News or scoops?
News and scoops. Yeah, my future is in the States. I think with MMA, because my whole way of training and fighting skills were perfect for MMA. So I think my future is there.
Yep.
And I am willing to open some gyms here and there.
In Holland?
Everywhere, I think.
Okay.
Because I like my seminar. It's built up with knowledge that is very simple. It's from A to Z. And I'm one of the only, not the only, but I think one of the persons that are able to do that. And
okay, so you're opening a franchise?
Not a franchise, but it's
one by one.
Had the possibility to become that.
The first one, where will you open the first
one? That's still up in the air.
Okay. And the seminars, I'm going to turn to...
there's
money?
Either a signature or money. Hey, jij doet wel dingen ongevraagd. You do a lot of things unasked.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
I'm shortcut fighters, you know, I cut short.
I know, but can also be very short.
I want to turn to Sijou because I want to ask you for your seminars in Holland.
Okay, then come with me.
For your seminars in Holland, so they can contact Sijou?
In Europe, I think.
In Europe.
I talked with Rob when we made for Lowkick too, and everybody can call me for a seminar in Europe. That doesn't matter what for country. And if someone want to fight, then we can also make something.
Okay.
And maybe in Greece, my big friend in Greece, he can fight in Greece, but you have to pay enough for him.
Okay. And how can we find you?
Sorry?
Through him.
Everybody can call me for the seminars, for the fight, no problem. If they pay enough.
Oh, for the fighters? Different, I handle my own business.
But for the seminars...
yeah, okay.
And how can we follow you on social media, Rob?
Sorry?
How can we follow
Instagram or Facebook.
Rob Kaman.
Yeah.
Okay. You have something for us?
Peace.
Peace.
Live on Facebook now. Welcome, BPG, Boxing Pad Club.
Rob Kaman. Sijou, is het de eerste keer dat Rob Kaman hier is?
Nee, Rob Kaman was op 6 juni 2011 al bij Kamlung. Net zoals veel andere grote
Helaas overleden Ramon Dekker, Frank Semmel, Peter Aarts, ja, en de Host, Raymond Bojanski, Bas Rutte, iedereen is hier al een beetje geweest.
Oké.
Mooi hè?
Tweede keer dat Rob hier is, hè?
Ja, hartstikke leuk. Gaan we gewoon.
En we gaan door met de seminar.
We gaan door hè?
Nou, dat is geblokkeerd, dus niet nemen. Niet nemen, die Lowkick.
Ja.
Ja, mag wel, maar. Als je het zonder schermbescherming krijgt. Maar dan denk je niet meer na bij zijn benen. Ja, dat moet je wel weten te creëren. Want anders heb je net één stoot maken. Ja, dus als je meerdere stoten maakt, ja, en je gaat achter hem aan, moet je goed opletten eigenlijk hoe hij zijn benen neerzet. En dan creëer je ook een moment. Ja, maar dat is kickboxing. Ja, als je hebt een gat in de ja. Sorry, ja. Nee, dat is goed. Dat is de airforce. Ja, met deze. Kun je er nog. Ja, met dit ook. Ja. Ik wil dat je hier afvalt. Kijk, dan ga je die lopen. Ik blijf staan. Ik wil eigenlijk wel hier hebben. Ja, nee, ik zit mijn hele rug aan de rug. In plaats van dat ik zo blijf staan, maar hier even val naar voren. Ja. Gelijk kost het helemaal geen serie afvallen dans. Ja, ik ook, maar dat is niet uit.